Riddim gang flex. Riddim squad. Riddim gang motherfucker.
Who are you and where were you born?
Name's Greg, go by Ryeku. I was born in H-Town, Houston. Grew up here all my life, so that's all I really know.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm Chase. This is Andy. We are 48.
What's up?
Nice to finally meet you.
For sure.
So when did you get into the EDM scene?
Woo! So, alright, like actually get into the scene, it's gotta be 2018. 2018 was like a crazy year just for like dubstep in general. But like as far as like know about electronic music, I gotta say it was like 6th grade. One of my homies, he was like really excited. He came into class. I thank him for like introducing me, putting me on. Like at the time, I didn't know about any of that. He comes in, he's like, "Yo, like you gotta listen to this song. This song is crazy, and it sounds like robots." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And it just happened to be, if you know this song, You Real, Bass Cannon by Excision. That was the first electronic song I ever heard, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, but I like it.
It's different.
And ever since then, it was kind of like a foreshadow. And then, you know, fast forward 2018, got into the scene because of my cousin, started going, and I fell in love with it ever since.
Hell yeah. That's actually when we got into the scene as well, 2018.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn, that's what's up.
Hell yeah. I think probably Skrillex is probably the first person I've heard of before I got into EDM.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was not even in the mindset that raves were a thing until like honestly college. Like I didn't even know that existed. I was like,
yeah, it was crazy. I used to see friends like on Snap and like everybody just like posting about like when something wicked was a thing.
Right.
I used to see like a whole bunch of snaps about it. I was like, it looks fun, but you know, like I just didn't know if it was gonna be for me yet.
Right.
You know. Yeah, no, it's it's been a crazy journey for sure.
Hell yeah! I'm so glad we got into this because we've definitely come a long way and put in the work, and we're excited for what's in the future for sure.
Same.
So how long have you been producing or mixing?
All right, so this is kind of like it's really crazy because like okay, so 2018, that's when I like kind of picked it up as like a little hobby, but it was really sad for me because like, man, you know, life can be rough, man. So I was working 2 jobs. I didn't really like put in the time. I had all the equipment, like Ableton, I had record box, I had all of it. But I was just working so much that I wasn't even really able to like come home and like have the energy to hop on until I'd say later, starting 2019. So I've been like still picking things up, having to replace a whole new laptop. So I'm still fairly fresh, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. Concepts are starting to click. So I have a song. I mean, I don't consider it like 100% great because I'm still kind of nervous to show it off. But I'm still in the, you know, I guess you say the building blocks of everything. But yeah.
That's awesome, man. We all got to start somewhere. I mean, even us two as 48, we're just starting to learn everything, even just about the industry. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So what would you say your style of music is? And what led you to it?
So, truth be told, I really like to play anything. Like I'm always a big fan with anything with bass and some really hard knocking subs. But truthfully, I used to like think, oh, okay, like I just really like dubstep. That's all I'm gonna play. But after seeing so many artists play, so many DJs play, it's just like, why not play a little bit of everything? You know, why restrict yourself to one genre? You can be so versatile. You can play experimental. You can play something a little jumpy, a little bouncy. Get people dancing, grooving.
Hell yeah.
So, I mean, at least in my style of play now, the way I want to kind of go about things, like I want to be able to play a little bit of everything. So that way, not everybody's like, oh, that's all he plays. Like, I don't want to be here just to stay for that. So
Right, I feel that. Yeah, having a wide variety is always good, especially in a long set.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So how has COVID affected you and everything?
Man, COVID, it's I'd say everything was going pretty good. And then, you know, a lot of people lost their jobs. I was one of them. I say I kind of found myself a little bit more in the midst of it. It got me to really appreciate a lot more, for sure. You know, music and just live events in general. You know, I miss all of it.
Sure.
I miss all of it. I miss being with the homies.
For sure.
I miss everybody just enjoying the vibes. But I'd say that it's really taught me, like, you know, you gotta appreciate like everything in the moment, because like you never know, like day after tomorrow could be gone in the snap of a finger.
Right. Exactly. Sure.
But I mean, as like now that we're already kind of just adapting to it, I'd say it's getting a lot better, to be honest with you. So
yeah. So how do you feel about live streams and these drive-ins that are going on?
Honestly, oh, by the way, I just want to say excuse me. So if you hear a really loud door, it's my grandma coming in, like somewhere in the house. But as far as like live streams, honestly, it's really creative, you know, especially like to keep everybody in the midst of like everything that's going on, you know, because everybody's anxiety is going like to the roof. Right. Everybody wants to feel some sort of like excitement or anywhere closer to what we used to be outside enjoying with everybody. So I guess drive-ins and live streams, like, you know, everybody's like amping it up and they're making it, it's like everybody's live streams getting better and better by the minute. Like just prime example, I just seen Arogram's like Halloween stream the other day. Crazy. It was crazy, but yeah, no, it's really sick. I actually enjoy watching the live streams, even with Grindfest and the things that y'all be hosting too. It's pretty legit.
Real quick, shout out Grindfest for all the streams they've been holding it down over there. I noticed you're wearing our Angels and Demons shirt. We appreciate the support.
Sure.
That looks nice.
Yes, sir.
So, how and when did you first hear about Riddim Squad?
Ooh, so I actually heard about y'all on like several occasions, man. Like I would go, for sure. My first time in Dallas, I went to like the Bomb Factory. I seen a whole bunch of people wearing the shirt. I was like, what is that? I was like, is it like a cult or something? I was like, what is this? It's pretty cool. And then I seen like a little stand. I was like, and then I started meeting a couple more people that actually were like repping it. I was like, oh, that's what's up. And then I saw that y'all started hosting events. I was like, oh, so it's bigger than just like merch. I was like, it's like a movement. I was like, that's what's up. So I started hearing more about y'all. Then I followed y'all on Twitter, etc., all social medias, and then that's when y'all were, you know, that's how I came upon y'all.
Hell yeah, and we're gonna put you on a live stream soon, so stay tuned.
Oh yeah.
Is there anybody that we should be on the lookout, like other artists, like underground artists,
especially from the Houston area?
Yeah.
For me, I'm be truthful. Like I'm be honest. I wish I could say, but it's just like I guess I haven't really like put myself out there like where I'm like with other artists like that. Like, but right now, somebody that I guess that I've been hearing about lately, he's been killing it on the streams, and he actually just played for my homie Vanessa's project the other day. Big Worm, for sure. Big Worm's been killing it, so I've been seeing that.
He's actually on our next episode of Squad Talks.
Yeah.
That's what's up. But yeah, that's the name that's been like revolving in my head, so I'll definitely say him. For sure.
Yeah, we've had him on one or two.
I think just one.
We've had him on one live stream, and his set.
Yeah, he's been throwing down. I'm just like,
yeah, and he just played at Vanessa's drive-in too. No.
Yep.
Or was it a regular event?
I think it was a regular event.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, shout out Vanessa and Project V one time.
Sure.
So, if you could go back to back with anybody, who would it be and why?
Ah, man. Ooh, that's like the killer question right there. I'm gonna have to say it's gonna have to be doublets for sure. It's gotta be doublets. Like, shout out doublets if he ever sees this video. Yo, I love that man to death. Like, man, got to see one free show, 2018. Also got a new tattoo. I hope you got to see it.
Yes, sir. Hell yeah.
But
icy.
Got to see him 2018, free stereo, changed my life forever. I've been a big fan of his music ever since, and like he just plays like so much crazy stuff. Like it can go from like dark, deep woods to like dubstep to be dancing to house. That's kind of the reason I really want to do like everything that's just like versatile, because it's just like he really like breaks the boundaries with like playing anything he wants.
Right.
So definitely Double O.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Is there any like dream festival you would want to play at?
Okay, so there's two, but so Lost Lands is it's definitely like right there at the top of my list.
Disneyland.
But for number one, only because it was my first festival ever, it's got to be EDC.
Okay.
It's got to be EDC because I know you've been to EDC.
Yeah.
Or y'all been to EDC. Like it's just so crazy.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the vibe is different. Like the energy is insane. It's like a candy line. You know what I'm saying? Like you see all these lights. You see all these different stages. Like
It's crazy.
and like I swear I've had dreams of this before too. It's just like to be like I'm not even bullshitting you guys, man. Like I've had dreams. Like and I'll like wake up so excited. I'll tell my best friend. I'm like, yo, I had a dream that I played EDC. Like I screamed. I was like, yo, what the fuck is that EDC?
Oh, dude.
But yeah, EDC is definitely the top of the list.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite festival that I've been to so far.
Yeah, it was so much
a
fun.
blast.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to EDC.
Yeah, we were gonna go to Lost
Oh.
Lands this year too because we've never been and that shit
Yeah.
happened. So
Rip. Yeah.
so if
Good man.
so if you played EDC or Lost Lands, what would you open with?
Dang. Open with? Woo.
You gotta get that crowd grabber, the attention grabber.
Like right
Man.
now, if they said, "Look, we need you to send in a set right now," what would you open with?
Right now, first song that would come to mind. I would definitely. It's been this one song that's been like on repeat. It's that new song with Wooly and Control Freak. Dang, what's it called? I have it. Hold on, I'm about to look it right now, real quick. Intermission.
Yeah,
Like,
I
last
need it. I need to know. I'm gonna look it up too in case I don't.
I just played it in my new mix too. It's so crazy I do not know it. Bad Mood. There we go. Bad Mood. That song is nasty to the core, man. That song is hella nasty.
Now I'm
like-
gonna listen to it.
It gets me. Yeah, I'll definitely blast that song like, bro.
Don't play it on the show.
I'm
He's
sure
about
they
to
want to
play
hear
it.
it
He's
too.
about to play it. Like everybody's gonna hear it exactly at full audio HD.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's gotta be that one for
Hell yeah.
sure.
What would you want to open with?
Ooh.
No pressure.
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's.
Pass ID number 6.
It's challenging.
I
It's
don't
really,
know.
like,
I don't know.
it's really challenging because it's like like the first song is really gonna depict like
Yeah.
how the whole set's gonna change. You
I
know.
need the
So
longest build up.
I'm gonna need a Slender unreleased or something.
Yeah, I need some unreleased shit.
That's probably what I would want to open with, but not too sad. It's still gonna be heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be both.
It's a cry
some-
face.
Some crab bang, some sudden death.
Yeah.
Damn. Or some midnight tea.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Some other thing we can ask. Why is your name Ryeku?
How'd you come up with that
Mm.
name?
okay, so it used to be something else, but I'm gonna be honest. I changed my name like 2 times because like I don't know. I was going through. I don't know. I was trying to find something that kind of stuck. Ryeku. I was just looking through like I was looking through anime names, and I heard the name and I was like, it sounds like really simple, simplistic, and I like it. It sticks. And I mean, not like anything racist, or anything, but I'm like part Asian, so I wanted it to be kind of like Asian inspired
Right.
in a sort of sense. So that's also like another thing I want to do, like kind of with my sets going forward. It's like my grandpa, he was Asian, so I want to kind of bring like some sort of like Asian kind of intro and
Oh,
everything.
that is
Yeah.
sweet. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I want it to be really interesting, something
Yeah,
really
yeah.
different, something that people don't normally do. So once I heard about Raikou, I was like, it sounds bold. So I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the name.
Hey, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I like that. It's very personal.
Appreciate that. How'd y'all come up with 48?
So we played soccer when we were 4, 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
For plenty of years, and my number was 40 and his number was 8. So we just combined them and made 48. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't, honestly, once we figured that out, we were like, yeah, that's good. It's simple.
Yeah.
It works.
So we just put 48 in a box and said, that'll work.
Yeah.
It's simple, but we feel like it grabs attention on the flyer.
Yeah, for sure.
What else?
Is there any questions you have for us? Like any things you wanted to, topics you wanted to cover?
I'd say, what's the biggest event y'all have hosted, like before Corona happened? Or got to be a part of, I'd say.
Live streams or any event?
Any of it.
Well, we did a merch booth at one point out at a Grind Fest, and that did pretty well. But
Grind Fest where?
It was Grind Fest Dallas.
Oh, Grind Fest Dallas.
Was that the one with Fizo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
G-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Fizo.
G-Rex.
Dang.
Who else was there?
I think, was Medulla there?
Medulla?
I think he was.
Possibly.
Medulla?
No, I don't think so.
he was
Anyways,
Austin.
that one was pretty successful, but I feel like that was more merch wise. Slime Fest was probably our most successful stream in terms of viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Our Chop Chowder stream was pretty good.
That was
too.
pretty legit. I was wilding out.
Yeah.
I was wilding out here in this
really
little
liked that
mini
one.
room that you see. I was just looking at the camera, just like going crazy while nobody's looking at me. Shit.
Yeah, I really like Chop Chowder. That was nice.
That's pretty legit. I'd say, how did Riddim Squad come about?
Okay, so my ex actually introduced me into the scene, and then I kind of introduced my friends into the scene, and so we just kind of started a group. And I don't know if you've heard the song "What the Flex" or "WT Flex" by Ryeku. So I heard that song, and I heard he says "Rhythm Squad," and I was like, I kind of like that. I'm gonna use that. And so we kind of came up with the logo, and then we started making shirts for ourselves. And then random people would be like, "Can I get one? I want one. I'll rep one." And then so we started selling it, and then we just got bigger and bigger. Started doing podcasts, streams.
Yeah.
What else? After parties.
It started with
Blew up pretty good.
Yeah.
Blew up well,
Yeah.
actually.
So we did our first real event, I guess, or thing we threw was an after party at After Lights all night, and we had like 5 DJs come in into it was just a house party.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it was-
Pass had invited me, but I'm gonna be honest, my head was everywhere after the plan, so like, yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. We had Blur come through, Symbolism was there, Basshead Cartel, Valent. Yeah, we had some nice DJs on there.
That's what's up. I was actually, before y'all called me, I was actually watching the last 2 podcasts. I was trying to see what questions y'all might ask. I was like trying to because I don't want y'all to ask me something and be like, for like 5 minutes just trying to think of what to do. So
That's good. That's smart. That's preparation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, we want to, since obviously shows are slowly coming back, we're going to try to throw more and get more involved with throwing shows. We're already kind of doing the promotional game. And yeah, we're excited for that because we want to be more involved and help out with lineups, stuff like that.
Right.
And eventually, hopefully, be able to throw our own shows.
Dude,
That's
Rhythm Squad takeover?
Right.
That'd be crazy. That'd be mad crazy. That'd be so
Yeah, maybe
sick.
like have a stage at Grindfest or something.
Yeah.
I would so drive down for that for sure.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I live like 4 hours away, but it's okay. We'll make it. Figure it out.
Yeah, you can stay at
Figure it
our
out.
place. It's all good.
Yeah.
We'll have a crazy lineup. Back to
Man.
back to back to back to back to back.
The whole thing is it's not even gonna be a
Back
lineup.
to
It's
back
just
to
gonna be like a fat ass back to back.
Back to back to back to back to back.
Set time from 10 to 2, just back.
Damn.
Back to back.
Like I don't know if y'all have ever seen like a lot of videos about like Lost Lands, but like if you've ever seen like videos of the pre-party, there's literally like 30 people on stage, and they're just like all taking turns. Like I don't understand it, but it looks like so much fun. Like,
Yeah.
you got like Heckler, you have Subtronics, you have Mastodon, you got who else?
Ooh.
Skywatch, Ghastly. I know Graham Greene was on there too.
Yeah.
Like everybody's just going
Yeah, Sweet
in. It's just
Tooth,
like,
Midnight
man, that's
Tea. There were
insane,
so many people on that stage.
dude.
Excision Timber.
Yeah, that was.
That even,
Woo!
man.
Yeah, I just seeing videos of just the pre-party makes me go nuts. It's like, what the
Oh
fuck?
my god. To explain Lost Lands in a nutshell, like it's like so much fun, but it's also like for the people who actually like to mosh and stuff, bro, it's like a war zone. It's freaking war zone. And then, like you be walking, you get closer to the stage, you start seeing mosh pits left, right, forward, somewhere over there. Like, yeah, it's really fun though. It's like so many great vibes. Truthfully, love Lost Lands for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to go there.
Yeah, I need to go there.
So what other festivals have you been to?
Okay, so I started with EDC 2018.
Okay.
I did right after that Electric Zoo in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really cool. New York is a pretty dope place. I did Freaky Deaky, first Freaky Deaky 2018. That's where, like, man, I got to discover so many new artists.
Yeah, I was there.
Slander, Ventricle,
Yes, sir.
those were like, ooh, really good sets. I did Ultra 2019.
Nice.
I did what was after that? I'm about to blank out. Oh, Lost Lands. This last Lost Lands.
Mhm.
Then I did ECO. Yeah, I really wilded out like 2019 for sure.
Yeah.
EDCO. Then I did this last Freaky, and then and Land.
That's all night.
So I have a whole bunch of bracelets in this little box, like
That's
in my
awesome.
closet.
Hell yeah. That's dope.
Yeah.
But definitely the goal is like to have the bracelets and then like me playing. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And just stock up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I only have like 3 bracelets. I've been to way more festivals.
Same.
But I guess because Lights on Night you don't get a bracelet.
No,
that
unfortunately.
kind of sucks.
What else? I've been to OBW a couple times, Freaky Deaky a couple times.
I didn't get to go to man. I've always wanted to. This was gonna be the year. I had bought it for my birthday. I was like, yo, this is it. This is it. Like I finally get to enjoy it. No,
Cancel.
I can't. I was like, man, I was heartbroken.
Yeah, we had a couple homies on that lineup too
Yeah.
that we're gonna play, and hopefully
I've heard a lot of
they
good things
still
about it.
can. But yeah, we were excited for that too because that was
Yeah,
that was gonna be really fun. I really liked the lineup they built for it.
Yeah. This could be my first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Sad face.
I know.
Very sad.
Yeah, Slander is probably no, not probably. Slander is my favorite DJ. Are
Oh,
my
really?
favorite DJs. Yeah, those are my boys. I love them so much. I'll
It's-
marry 'em.
They go so extremely hard, and it's just like they'll have you like so emotional, and then like I don't know, just bam, just fucking hit you, and then it's like you see everybody just going wow, like that's crazy. Like 1 minute everybody's singing, everybody's like crying, they have tears in their eyes, and then you look right, and then you just see everybody going like
I'm dead.
crazy, extremely
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I miss
And
them.
it's- ooh.
That I told myself that was the only drive-in I would ever go to is if they did a drive-in.
Damn, that would be so sick, but who knows if that'll actually happen.
Yeah,
I know.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too, but it's okay.
Dude.
I just not that I feel a certain way about drive-ins, but I guess I would rather just wait until an actual event came back.
Yeah, I got to go to Adventure Club Wooly,
Yeah,
so that was actually pretty cool.
yeah, he liked it.
I really wish though, like because some people didn't really have their speakers and stuff on, so it didn't sound as loud as I wanted. But I mean, it was pretty cool. Like everything was like well met. Like everybody was social distancing. I
That's
mean,
good.
everybody could was wearing masks. So, and the production was like legit too. So, I'd say, it's like a bit like I'd say like a step closer to somewhat feeling what we
Yeah.
used to feel.
Right.
So
Yeah, I feel that. That's why, yeah, I'm low-key glad shows are slowly coming back safely, hopefully.
Yeah.
yeah, safely but surely.
'Cause I
'Cause
definitely
we don't want to.
Yeah, for sure.
Bring it all back and then bam, we have to shut back down again.
For sure. Yeah, I think last night they did a pretty good job. There was one point where it kind of got really packed outside for so-and-so's set. Packed.
Yeah, I saw the rows of people. It wasn't no like scattered little people. Nah, it was like
he
bro.
Yeah.
he did good about getting on the mic and making sure they spread out and kept their distance and wore masks.
That's good. That's good.
But yeah, I was really proud of his set.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Shout out Pass again.
Was
Y'all are like a little bit over 24.
okay. So we need like 5 minutes or a little bit more.
I don't want to keep it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. What else can we ask?
Talk about like his journey as a DJ.
Your neck hurting from last night?
Oh, bro, I'm so yeah. Yes, bro. My whole body, like, yeah. I told Danny I was gonna give him my doctor's bill. Like, yeah, it's not okay.
I can miss that feeling though, like waking up knowing like you like were wilding out the night before.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
There was a lot going on last night.
You're asking about like the state of the scene, like music, the industry.
In Houston or in general?
I'll get Houston. Like how's the like do you think like shows like right now like Project V, like do you think events like that should be happening?
How do you feel towards events in Houston right now happening? He just said he just mentioned Project V, but other events as well. And I don't want to.
I mean, considering from what I saw last night, because I wasn't able to go because I had to take care of a few things, but considering how it went last night, it looked like everything was actually going smooth. I mean, there was not any issues from what I saw, and I feel like, yeah, it's once again we're in a pandemic, but the fact that we're actually trying to make it as safe as possible, as long as everybody follows the rules and we do it properly. I mean, like, I don't see why we can't still enjoy and, I mean, have fun, like, at the end of the day, everybody wants to have and feel the music again. Everybody wants to feel that sub bass vibrating to their body. But if we're able to actually do it and do it properly and safe, then, I mean, we can, it's like almost one step closer to pushing to getting live events back, because everybody wants live events back.
Right. Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
Yeah.
I'd say it's definitely picking up, but as long as we just do what we got to do to make sure it's safe, always safe, then I feel that it could get really good.
Yeah, I agree. We just need to. I feel like we need to look out for the underground shows that aren't official.
Yeah.
Not calling any names.
Ones that like Mosh and we're not doing any names though because they don't need that attention. But,
yeah. I feel like if those shows either did their part or people stopped going to those shows, it would be better. But
yeah, you would think they would want to set the example because like we all want it. We all want like to be like in groups. We all want to pull up with our friends again. We all want to have a good time after the show, chilling. We all want to show up excited, having that anxious feeling stepping through the door again. But it's like it's all step by step. It's just like one little thing at a time.
Right.
So.
Right. By doing it safely.
Right, smart.
Yep.
Do you have any shout outs before we wrap up?
Shout out Riddim Squad, shout out Pass, shout out everybody that's like hosting everything, trying to keep everything alive. And I say shout out to all my Ray fam, that anybody that's seen this. And I'd say really thank you for anybody who's been supporting. I mean, like, I know I'm not exactly where I want to be yet, but I mean, I'm definitely trying to like step out of that like comfort zone and like break the habit of like, okay, like you're comfortable, like you need to push yourself so that way you can be one step closer to being on a stage or one step closer to dropping an EP, an album,
Right.
or whatever it may be to like progress as an artist. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, shout out Nocturnal Waves. Shout out Full Grind. Shout out Afterlife for everything that they've helped us with. We appreciate their hard work. So thank you so much for tuning in. It was good talking to you, getting to know you a little bit better.
Hey, guys,
And we'll definitely keep in touch, and we'll have you on the stream real soon for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
It's good talking. Peace.
Peace out.
Riddim Gang Flex. Riddim Squad. Riddim Gang motherfucker.